on everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm not gonna lie, this is my second time recording this video. I recorded this like late last night when I tried to edit it this morning and it was absolutely horrible. So we're doing this back again. In this video, we're gonna be talking about Journey Together. Journey Together has been crashing in price besides one product, which is very interesting, but it makes sense though. It makes sense. We'll explain it here in a little bit, and also we'll be talking about pool rates. This is the set I think the hobby is honestly needed. I really generally do. A lot of people that I've seen has actually gotten some product of that. Let me state that has actually been able to get some without waiting in line for hours and hours and hours. Has actually been really happy with the pool rates on this set. So that's really good to hear. But like I said, we'll talk about pool rates here in a little bit. We'll get through that. First, want to get through all of the products and look at the prices of the cards and everything like that. So let's see what happens. So if y'all don't know, Journey Together dropped yesterday. I was gonna drop this video yesterday, but like I said, I was too busy doing a lot of other things that happened yesterday. So, but if we look at the actual booster box, the enhanced booster box, this booster box is selling for about $235. It's fallen a lot. Before pre-release, it was selling for about $285. As we see, that's typically what happens whenever this set comes out. The prices drop. But the thing though too is this set has not dropped, like the booster box at least has not dropped crazy in price. Whenever we start to see some of the more products we get into here in a second, they've dropped majorly in price. But the booster box is actually holding up. And the main reason why I think it's holding up, and I kind of know why it's holding up, there's one or two reasons. One, this has a promo with it. This promo has actually kind of held more value than I thought it would, honestly. If we want to think about it, it's actually held a lot of value. I didn't think it would, but it actually has. I could say y'all are right. Whoever commented on the video that I said this thing was crashed down to $5, y'all are right. For now. This might still crash down. We don't really know. But the problem why this kind of promo card and these booster boxes are holding so much in value, because people can't get these as easily. You got to go to, guess where you get booster boxes from? You get these mostly from LGSs, and guess where LGSs are? Most of the LGSs are kind of holding their boxes to a higher price right now, and most of them sell for market. So that's why these boxes kind of hold a lot of good amount of value. And like I said, this Rush Ram sells for like $20, $25. So if you kind of minus it a little bit from the box and everything like that, like the price is actually a decent price for the box, actually. So me personally, and if anybody else, I would suggest if you have any booster boxes, hold on to them. Hold on to them. I would not buy anything. I would not open them, honestly. Me personally, I have two booster boxes. One I had already that I got from the Pokemon Center. Another one that I will be receiving here in a couple of days. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be here today. I don't even know. It's messed up with the shipping stuff. But I received most of my product already, so I'm not really worried about it. But now let's go on to the Pokemon Center ETB. The one thing that's interesting about the Pokemon Center ETB, if y'all don't know, I did a live stream yesterday. These things did not drop. Yeah, I know. It was horrible, but you know, it's whatever. But these things actually dropped in the 160, which is very interesting to me. And I would do something to you. I don't really typically like telling people, be like, hey, buy this, or like that. I don't really like to incentivize y'all, and I'm not gonna do that here. But if you feel comfortable with a price on, and you haven't got these Journey Together PC ETBs, it doesn't seem like they're gonna drop again. It doesn't seem like they are. I don't know if they will or not. I don't want to say that. So, but I would say this though. Me personally, I personally got some of these. I was able to get some of these. If I was to personally say, if you should look into buying these and you want one of these for your collection or just to like buy it and hold on forever too, I would suggest maybe look at them right now. They're not really bad at price. This is the same exact thing that happened with Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs. On release day, they crashed down. I think they went down to like near $200 or something like that, and now they're up to like $250, $260, $300. I don't even know. It's all I gotta say is just get the concept that it dropped far down in price and it came back up. You see what I'm saying? So that's typically what happens with these Pokemon Center ETBs, because for release day, everybody gets them and they just want to offload them. I remember some people in the Discord, it's funny, somebody found one of these around their local area, them selling it for $80. It was crazy. But I don't know if the guy got it. I haven't really, talking about it and seeing if he actually was able to get it, but he did see somebody listed on Marketplace. So you know why they listed it for that $80? Because if we go to the regular ETB, this is one of where the products start to get where these things have crashed like crazy in price. If we see before pre-release, these things were selling for about $120 consistently, and look what they're selling for now, about $80 consistently they're selling for. It's crazy, which is good. This is the set the hobby needed. It generally needed this. It needed some products to crash down in price. Yeah, it's still above MSRP. Yes, it is. But if y'all think about it, this booster box or this ETB selling for $82. Let's just do some quick little math right here. Just quick little math. These typically retail for about, I'd say about $55, $59.99 if you go in a store, like $56.99 or something like that. Something like that. So we're around that price, okay? But if you're a reseller, let's look at a reseller's perspective. You buy it from the store and you sell this for what? Maybe like you get like $10 profit, maybe. And that's if you have to sell it on person. Let's say you sell it on eBay. You're selling it for $80. You listed it for $80, and guess what? You're taking 13% of the fees off of it. the prices kind of really don't really make sense to resell it. You see what I'm saying? So as long as these ETBs sell or stay down this low and they keep dropping in price, this box will be readily available, and it will be. I don't think it's going to be near MSRP, just because even Shrouded Fable is not even like near MSRP, or I think it is. It's like one of the sets that only near MSRP, and I wouldn't consider this set to be the Shrouded Fable. Or somebody was saying in the live stream yesterday that this is like the battle styles of Pokemon, of this is the battle styles of the Scarlet and Violet era. I mean, I wouldn't say that. This set's nice, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful set, has good hit rates, illustrations in it are really nice. There's a couple good SARs. Me personally, I don't really like this set 100%. The main reason why I say that, a lot of people ask me like, hey, why don't you like this set? Why don't you like this set? Well, I like the set, I like the illustrations, it's an amazing set, but I'm just looking at it from an investing perspective. That's where I'm kind of coming at that I don't really want to go heavy into the set, is because of that point. I like the illustrations and SARs, they're nice, they're good. It's not 100%. I think the set could have been a lot better. They could have added more Brock cards to it. They could have done a lot of different things, I feel like, with this set, but you know what I mean, like that. I do have a little bit of the booster boxes. I will be buying some. If I do find some for MSRP, I will be buying them and just keeping them. But long term, I think this is one of the sets, and it's kind of played out how I thought it would. This is one of the sets that I don't think everybody's gonna go crazy over, and it seems like people aren't gonna go crazy over it. That's why it's good for the hobby. This is a good set for the collectors right now and people that want to try to get product. Yes, it's not gonna be easy to get product of this, I can tell you that. Hopefully, Pokemon just keeps putting product out there, and these big box stores keep putting product out there, and it's not one of the sets that everybody kind of goes after. But right now, everything Pokemon, regardless of what it is, they get bought up. Like even those Stevens like little deck boxes, those things are getting sold out. You see what I'm saying? Like on pre-orders, like that's how bad the hobby is right now. It's crazy. So, but down the road, I think this will be one of the less popular sets. Really, it is a good set, don't get me wrong, I want to say that, but I don't think the overall, like for Prismatic Evolutions, investors, collectors, retailers, everybody wanted that set so badly. Destined Rivals is another one that's going to be the same exact way. But this set right here, resellers kind of want this, but they don't really have too much profit. It's only in person where you get most of the profits. Collectors really like this set, so that's good. This is the kind of set that they needed for them. So we'll see what really happens. But I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. But as you see, these were selling for about 114 before, even like 120, 130. Highest they got up to was about 130 pre-release. That's why right in this market, I typically before, when we were in the normal kind of environment of Pokemon last year, before all this boom and everything like that, I used to pre-order products like crazy. Now in this market, typically the best time to buy products is like on release days and stuff like that, because it's when everybody offloads product and everything like that, and everybody kind of puts their product up for sale, and the prices drop down very far, which we will be looking into some of the singles, and the singles drop down crazy in price as well. But let's see it. So it's just how it is though, really. We can even go to the booster bundles. The booster bundles are selling for $45. $45. These things were selling before this set was released for $65. $65 consistently. We can go to the one more chart. The day before release, around there, like 2-3 days ago, these things were selling consistently for $60, $70. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? This was not just a set that everybody wanted though. It's because everybody's offloading their products. People went to the stores to offload their products and everything like that. That's really what this is. Yes, this product ain't MSRP. We won't probably have products that be MSRP for a good while, I think so personally, but you know what I mean, like that. We'll see what happens. But that's just how the product is. Now let's look at some of the singles. The singles are crazy. The singles are wild in price. I would have to say this. During my live stream yesterday, I was looking at the singles of Journey Together. The Salamence, I remember this card selling for about $195. Right now, as I'm recording this, it's $138. These singles have dropped down so far in price. This Lily's Clefairy, I've seen it was at $315. That area right there, look at it now, $260. This Ends Reshiram, I forgot the price of this. The Articuno, I remember on pre-release, this card was selling for about $80, $100 consistently. Look at the card selling for now. This is all Japanese. Look, $40, $44 for lightly played. Look, $40 from a high seller, actual card store and everything like that. 3,000 reviews, $44 plus taxes and stuff like that. So this card has dropped down a lot in price. This is a beautiful card. I think this card will come back. I do see this card being like a $60, $70 card eventually down the road. This one, the Wailord, would be too. The Ends Reshiram is a good card. Like there's some good cards in this set. The gold cards on like in this like thing right here, this picture does not do it justice. In person, this card looks a lot better, a very lot better. I really like the card personally, but that's just how the cards have gone. We'll probably see some of these rebound a little bit. just because people can't get product. So it's going to be that these cards might get bought out and stuff like that. There's a lot of different things that could happen. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I don't really buy singles like that. I don't really want them. I would have preferred to get the Articuno and the Wailord. I love the Wailord personally. I would love to get this card. Like I said, I'm Gen 3, so you know what I mean, like that. I would like to have the Wailord just for a collection, you know what I mean, like that, just for collection purposes. And the Wailord looks absolutely amazing, honestly, in my opinion. Gorgeous card. I love this card. Only kind of detail that I would have liked them if they added this to this is if they kind of added some Wailmers on the side of it. Had a couple Wailmers in here, you know, like that floating around them. That would have made the card perfect in my opinion. But you know what I mean, like that. I just like critiquing little things, just a little critique. But now let's get to the pull rates. The pull rates, as you've seen, the prices they've dropped in so much, and you're really like, why are they dropped so much? Well, it's because the pull rates. The pull rates on the set are amazing, really good. A lot of people have been like, hey, this is amazing. I know it's hard for people to find product right now. I understand that. Trust me, I totally do. But it's the people that have actually opened this product are really happy about the pull rates. Really happy. Really happy. I guess people, when they were open Prismatic Evolutions, they're like, yeah, this set's compared nothing to Prismatic Evolutions. The SARs are probably about the same as Prismatic, maybe a little bit worse, I think, than Prismatic, because there's so many SARs and stuff like that, and there's not that really many SARs in here. But look, we'll go through the pull rate. So for hyper rares, for golds, it's any hyper rare, which is a gold, you get 1 in 133 packs. This is out of, I think, 8,000 booster packs. So it's like kind of like a rough estimate or something like that. And these are actual pull rates now. For Prismatic Evolutions, when they did them, I think they were a little bit off because they counted Master Balls and Pokeballs or something like that. But these are actual pull rates. So, yeah, and a specific hyper rare is 1 out of 411, which ain't crazy. Any SAR is 1 out of 86, which I've seen a lot more people pull SARs, honestly. So I think they're actually a little bit lower than that, and it's easier to pull, but you know what I mean, like that. Any specific SAR is 1 out of 518 packs, which isn't crazy. In the illustrations, the cards that we've seen drop the most is any illustration rare is 1 out of 12 packs, and any specific illustration rare is 1 out of 129 packs. And 1 out of 12 packs, I think that's what my personal hit rates have been on this, is about 1 out of, I want to say, 10 packs. I have only totally opened up a total packs of Journey Together, I would say a rough estimate, maybe 30 packs, maybe at that. And I've gotten like a lot of, but I gotten really lucky too. So we'll see what happens. Like if you're open a booster bundle, I think you'll at least get one illustration, at least one illustration. But you know that, we'll see what happens. But the ultra rares, which is the full arts, it's any ultra rare is 1 out of 15 packs, and any specific ultra rare is 1 out of 168 packs. So it's not bad, not bad. Any EX is 1 out of 5 packs. Any specific EX is 1 out of 79 packs. So these hit rates are really better. I think this is what the community needed right now. Only if this set would drop more down in price. I mean, don't get me wrong, these prices are a little expensive, but they're not crazy. They're not crazy in price. People actually feel comfortable, I feel like, paying these prices for this set for the most part. I know a lot of people don't want to pay this price, but we'll have to really see how that plays out. But let us see what happens with Journey Together. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think about Journey Together. Let me know if y'all had any luck yesterday. Me, I had luck getting product, but the hit rates were horrible for me. So, you know, this is what happens sometimes. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think about Journey Together. See what happens. See you on the next one. Peace.